African girl got the spice, she got it. Caribbeans, Jamaicans, I got a message. She can be my brown skin queen. Oh, brown skin girl, skin just like pie.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, we're just gonna ignore my desk. I know you could like barely see it, but my desk is a hot mess, but that is neither here nor there. Y'all, we are here to get into a little bit of a fashion talk today. So I took some notes on this. I actually had to like think through, like, y'all, like, wow, what was my process of how I got here today, how I dressed the way I dress, you know, basically just kind of backtracking my brain on how I transform my style so that I can help you learn how to start transforming yours. If that's where you are in life. If you're not, that is perfectly fine too. If you just want to know a little bit more about how I style things and kind of where that came from, then this probably would be a good video for you as well. Y'all, I just also want to say that I started out with like a completely different outfit on when I sat in this chair, and I was like, not feeling it, and I had to go back and change. So here we are. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best to try to make this video as short and sweet and simple as possible, y'all. I have my notes here on my phone featuring my Just Your Studio phone case. But all my black creators need this phone case. All right, so first thing first, I kinda in my process here realized what I didn't like about my style anymore. So when I say things like that, I was paying attention to things like the shoes. I never picked for outfits, like outfit combos that I was like, yeah, no, I'm never doing that again. Different like fits. When I say fits, I mean like how something fits, like different fits of things, such as like jeans. For example, like I realized that I was not a skinny jean girl anymore. Like, you know, I grew up skinny my whole life. Skinny jeans were like the only jeans that fit me. But in the process of changing up my style, I realized that I was not wearing skinny jeans anymore. An example for like shoes, Vans. I thought about that today, y'all. I had to really think. I was like, what is something, not that I had like a big Van collection, but I did feel like I went through a phase of like the Converse Vans sneaker thing. But yeah, that was probably just because of where I went to school, to be honest. But yeah, so that's where I started. I started kind of backtracking a little bit in my brain, like, okay, what about my style now is something that I know I do not want to carry with me into the future? Okay, so start there, just realizing and kind of, you know, taking mental notes of things like that to kind of see what we're about to leave in the past. Next thing, this is something I still continuously do, is I found a bunch of inspo. So obviously this can be done on Instagram, Pinterest is a really big one, and TikTok. I would say are my main 3 platforms. I do things like, you know, like follow other fashion girlies and things like that to kind of like not stay up to date, but to kind of just put in front of me the kind of style that I like. Like this is on my home feed, like that's all I see, that's all my brain is trained to dress like now, basically. So I do things like that to stay inspired by different looks and things. I kind of like be like, oh, okay, like what's a way that I can recreate this? What do I have in my closet that's similar to something like this that I can kind of put together? So definitely find your inspiration, like I said, whether that be on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok. I don't really know what they be doing over there on Twitter, but or Facebook really, but you know, whatever, wherever you think you can find inspo pictures and things like that, definitely make sure that it's in front of you a lot, that you see it a lot. So save them, screenshot them, whatever you got to do it. The next thing is I realized what type of pieces I was actually drawn to. So basing it off of like those kind of people that I follow, people that dress, I would say my style is more leaning towards like streetwear kind of style, kind of hype. Based off of the people I was inspired by, I tried to think about like, why do I like this outfit? Like what about this particular fit is like drawing me to it. So you kind of have to break it down into like the pieces, like the top, the bottoms, the shoes, the jewelry, the bags, the nails, anything. So I try to, you know, think of things like the colors. I used to honestly, let me think, about a year or so ago, you know, in my transformation, was like only drawn to the color like brown, like neutrals and things like that. So like my entire Instagram page was like a very neutral page, like browns, beiges, whites, blacks, all that. But now I'm kind of leaning more into like colors. Like I'm getting more comfortable with wearing colors and kind of like figuring out how to work with things like that. Like I was never someone that wore, let me not say never, but y'all, because I swear I was like a rock star in 7th grade with the whole like paint splatter thing. Let me not say never, but I, for the longest, would only wear neutral colors, and I never imagined myself transforming back into like bright, not necessarily just bright colors, just more vivid. Let's say vivid. Because when I say bright, it makes me think of neon. Not necessarily neon, y'all, but just more vivid colors. Some pigment, you know? So yeah, you think of things like the unique tops that they wear. You know, it could be a cutout shirt, a crop top, cut out in the back. It got chains and slits and graffiti all up, something, whatever it is that you're drawn to, I would say pay attention to stuff like that. So for example, something that I noticed is a lot of the looks that I liked had matching accessories. Like they did things like the glasses gotta match the shoes gotta match the purse gotta match the earrings gotta match the net, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a combo thing of like accessories, and I was like, noted, got it, okay? I like literally, I unintentionally like studied this, honest. I didn't try, it's just like I know that I didn't like wearing what I was wearing, so I literally unintentionally switched it up. Okay, the next thing that for me in this journey is I found pieces that fit me well, if that makes sense. Like obviously everyone's body type is very much different, and your body type is probably going to continue to change. So I was really conscious about like what looked good on my body. For instance, crop tops. I don't know if that's a good example, but that is something I feel like I look better in when I have a crop top on. When I have, oh, a good one, high-waisted jeans. Like it doesn't matter what the bottom of the jean is doing. If it is not like touching my belly button, I don't feel like it fits my figure well. And I'm someone that has, I wouldn't say like a short torso, but like I do have long legs. So I really try to play off, like exaggerate the longness of the legs when it comes to wearing high-waist jeans or pants, leggings, whatever. Yo, I cannot wear low-rise. I don't know what it is, but low-rise makes me like borderline uncomfortable because I feel like my butt crack is gonna be showing. Like one little bend over and the booty is hanging out. Like I can't, or like the crotch in the front is gonna be hanging out. Yeah, I can't do low-rise. I try, I have a pair of low-rise jeans, but I just have the hardest time wearing them, to be honest, because I'm like, I look crazy. Yeah, so for my body type, I do feel like things such as high-waisted pants, things like crop tops, baggy shirts look pretty good on me. I'm 5'4", like I'm not like super small, I'm pretty average, but I imagine like someone really small wearing baggy clothes all the time, it probably looks like they're like, it's like swallowing you up or something. Like, and that might not make them comfortable, but it might make them comfortable. But like I said, just find pieces that you feel like fit you well. All right, next thing that I did to transform my style is I kind of started small. Not small in sizes, guys. We're not talking about sizes here. We're talking about wardrobe pieces. I started small. Like I was like, okay, let me start looking for like universal pieces that could kind of go like mix and match with everything. What do people call these? Like statement pieces, I think. Stuff like that, like black, white, gray, brown bodysuit. Black, white, gray, brown crop top. Black, white, blue camo jeans. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like you see what I'm saying? Like I kind of started with very small quantity assortments, I don't know, pieces, and just kind of built from there. Like I didn't was like, okay, I'm changing my style, let me go make this $400 order on Shein, Fashion Nova, or whatever. No, because no. I definitely started small. It has accumulated over time, and I feel like that kind of works the best, because even though you think you've like found your style, I feel like there's still no like set way to do it. Like you could still change it up if you want to. Like say for instance, my style could be considered streetwear, but I could be streetwear and chic at the same time on Thursday, and you know, Y2K on Saturday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could switch, you could, I and yourself, you and me, myself, we can switch it up whenever we want to. So don't feel like tied down to one type of style just because you feel like that's what you are the majority of the time. There are no rules, y'all. You can switch it up. You can mix and match the styles. You can do whatever makes you feel like you. Whatever is the most expressive, do that. Yeah. You know, something that I didn't have in my notes is, now that I'm like looking at myself, I was like, another thing that kind of ties into style is like how your hair looks. And it made me think about it, y'all, because I took my hair down last night. I twisted it up, and I'm trying to like get my hair break somewhere in my natural hair twist in right now. I'm gonna try to stick with that. But like your hair also plays a big role in like how your outfit and things look. And I know like sometimes I look like with, you know, like I got the cute shirt, the jewelry, the earrings, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes the hairstyle just don't be making sense to me. I think, you know, piecing together a hairstyle that also goes with the look can really put the look together. Like for instance, when I told y'all like I sat down and I had on something completely different than this, my hair was down. You know, I set the twist, but it was down. I was like, I like a little boy, let me not. Go right back into the bathroom. I put these little buns up. They were already pretty curling. I changed my shirt. I changed the necklace, everything. So now I feel like the look is more put together, okay? I just feel like how I had my hair before was not looking right with the shirt I had on either. I don't know, but y'all, I definitely think your hair can play a big role. Not saying it's the most important thing, but just, you know, think about it. Think about the different kind of hairstyles that will look good with the different type of outfits that you style. All right, okay. Next, y'all, don't be afraid to try different things. You're not gonna like the same thing forever. Like I said earlier, there are no rules, no regulations. There is no one to tell you that you should be dressing a certain way. If there is, you need to fight them, because no, we're not doing that. You dress how you want to dress. Whatever makes you feel the most comfortable in your own skin, you put that fit on. Whether the booty cheeks are hanging out, the belly is out, y'all, it doesn't matter. Put it on. If you like it, we love it. Can't say that for everybody, but y'all, just don't be afraid to try different things. I definitely think dabbling into different styles and like different combos and pairing different things together, you might actually surprise yourself. Like it might be like a controversial look, and sometimes that could be kind of cute, you know? Like I would have never thought that putting, I don't know, like this floral top with these pink camo pants would have made sense, but it doesn't really necessarily have to make sense. That's the crazy part. It don't even gotta make sense. So yeah, try new things, see what you like, try different styles out, like I said, because it could change. You never know. All right, so lastly on our list today, y'all, if you love it, wear it, okay? It does not have to make sense. That is the coolest part about fashion, is that like it don't have to make sense to everybody else, but as long as it makes sense to you, that's all that matters, okay? Like I said, as long as you feel good in it, wear it. Don't be worried about everybody else. Do not be worried about everybody else, especially if you're like in the process of like transforming your style. I would definitely say do not try to keep up with the hype. I mean, you may if you want to. If you can't keep up, okay, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on yourself with trying to keep up with like the trendy things all the time. Like, it's okay to, you know, you saw a pair of shoes that's trending that you like. If you genuinely like them, I wouldn't say not get them, but you know what I'm saying? Like, don't stress yourself out about it. Make yourself feel bad because you feel like you're the only person without them. Don't do that. It's okay. It'll get there. When it get there, the closet will revamp. You'll see over time, revamp itself. It actually does. Like, you'll be like, dang, when did I throw this out? When did I get this? Like, you'll be seeing a whole bunch of changes. So don't even worry about it. It'll all come together in the end. And like I said, your style is your own. Make it your own. This is just how I transform my style over time. I think it's been about, I feel like since graduating college, y'all. I graduated college in 2021. It is 2023. It's about, yo, it's almost 2024. About 2 to 3 years now. I feel like I've been evolving my style. So, yo, y'all should go watch my TikTok. I did make this TikTok about how I dressed in 2020 compared to 2023. And y'all, I actually had to like scroll through my camera roll all the way back to 2020 and find like what I dressed like, because I couldn't remember. And I found something, like some pieces that I still had, and that's how I made the TikTok, blah, blah. But yeah, it is like actually incredible how like, I feel like I went from wearing very like tight, all tight, like, you know, little tube top and skinny jeans, Vans, to like nothing but sneakers, basically, baggy pants every day, all day, and like graphic tees and big t-shirts. Like, what is this, 2000s? Who am I, Soulja Boy? Like, I literally feel like Soulja Boy half the time. But yeah, it's actually crazy. I think about like, where did I just donate the clothes? I don't really know where any of my old stuff went, but it's gone. The new stuff is here. Y'all need to be scrolling back at y'all's camera roll all the way back a couple years just to see how you used to dress, because I know I ain't the only one. I had to go all the way back. Let's imagine if I went, like, I have pictures on here from like 2015. How? I have no idea. But ooh, and just y'all, a really rough time was high school. Oh my gosh, I could not, in high school, for one, I didn't care. Two, y'all, I could not dress. I was not fresh whatsoever. Like, oh my gosh, like I'm looking at this picture from 2017 of my like 5th period class, my senior year. Y'all, literally wore like leggings and a hoodie every day. Like, and there were some people that really was like dressed down. They looked so good all the time, every day. I don't know how y'all did that. I don't know how y'all did that. But I applaud them, because I did not care enough. I didn't have enough. I have nothing in my closet because, let me tell y'all something real quick, and then we're gonna close out this video. When I was in high school, we had to wear uniforms for like the majority of my life. Like, when I say majority, I mean like preschool all the way to, that's been my like 11th grade year. It was this big fuss and this big fight with, like, everyone was fighting that school system to get us out of them uniforms, y'all. But I was not trying to be out of the uniforms because I know I didn't have no clothes. Like, I grew up a gymnast. I did gymnastics for like over 20 years, y'all. I wore uniforms to school and a leotard to practice. Like, there was no in between. I did nothing in between. Like, I might have like a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. That's it. There was no in between. Like, cause I didn't go nowhere. The weekend, what's the weekend? Cause I was at practice. I literally did nothing else with my life. So when I tell y'all that they took out them school uniforms and I had nothing to wear, not even like shoes. I had to go buy like shoes. I remember me and my mom was like shopping around trying to get stuff, and this was at the point like still didn't care. I would just get like a plain shirt and get it in every color. That's literally it. Like, I just, nothing cute, nothing fresh, nothing. Didn't care. But y'all, now I care. So honestly, in college, I can't even, like, obviously in college they don't make you wear uniforms, but I feel like I was still only in a leotard. I think like once a week I would try to like put real clothes on, put some jeans or something on. That was like a thing we did on Thursdays because we didn't have practice. We would all try to like actually wear real clothes instead of just like your leotard, your shorts, and your t-shirt over your shirt while you're walking through campus to go to practice. So yeah, though, that was a time. And you just like, what, some Crocs, some slides. Like, it was never really nothing serious. You was comfortable, okay, because you was probably tired. Didn't have time to put together an outfit. You're tired, exhausted actually. Oh, giving me flashbacks. But yeah. Okay, y'all, that is it for today's video, today's fashion talk. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, what she say? What she said? Get your bread, get your bread. Hey, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Let me say, brown skin girl, don't you know you're beautiful? Yeah, melanin, just so instructable.